All right, so first thing I want to talk about is support. It's a big thing for us moms because we live in this era where we think we have to do it all, or else it's not going to get done, or it's not going to be done correctly, or we're not doing enough. There's just so many limiting beliefs that come up when we think about being supported and deserving to be supported. First is, what does support mean? For each one of us, support means something different, right? It could be help from the husband. It could be hiring people. It could be having family nearby, right? And each one of us can say, I wish I had support in this area, and others will be like, I wish I had that support as well. So it doesn't matter what other people have. What matters is you. What could you have that will make your life easier, that will make you show up, do what's required of you as a mother and a wife for your family, and will just make your life easier? For the longest, I didn't think that I can or I should hire anybody, like a cleaning lady, for example, because I can just do it myself if I organize myself a little better, right? But what I missed is, it's not the organization that was missing, or I wasn't organized a little better because I didn't have the energy for it. And why I don't have the energy for it is because I was already stretched out thin. Why was I stretched out? Because I was doing a lot of things and not taking care of myself. It doesn't matter if you have one child or two or three. There's always a period where you're going to find yourself stretched out. And it's not because of what's around you. For example, you're not going to think, oh, that mom has 3 kids or that mom has only 1 kid. Like, the one with the 1 kid should have more energy than the one with the 3 kids, or should have more time. No, it's not. It doesn't work that way. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you the energy that you need for whatever you have, first. And second is, everyone's circumstances are different. So the husband's schedule is a factor. The amount of sleep that you take is a factor. If you work, if you talk to your parents, whatever responsibilities you have, they all contribute into the amount of energy that you have. In general, it's the family dynamic that you have at home. For the longest, I thought I shouldn't hire anybody. Or when I'm about to hire somebody, and then I'm like, if I could just do this, I can watch this cleaning video for half an hour and do the same thing for half an hour, and then everything will be fine. And I saved myself the money. Yes, you can do that. Is it sustainable? Because after you finish that half an hour, what did you do? You probably went on the couch scrolling Instagram, rewarding yourself for all that work that you did. So when you think about support, think of what would help you get the most important things done. Something my husband said to me, and it really made sense, and I appreciated it, is that my worth more than the money that I will give to a cleaning lady, or is worth more than the food that I can buy, or whatever that you can outsource. My energy is worth more because no one will give attention to my children besides me. No one will give the love to my children, my family, besides me. If I'm stretched out thin because I'm busy cooking or cleaning, then my kids will not have enough attention from me, or they will not learn good manners, habits. Their life will not be enriched because I'm the person who does that and who can only do that. But the food and the cleaning, we can outsource it and it can still be done. So that's one of the things that allowed me to give importance to what I have to offer to my family. I have to offer is being present, showing them that we need to have structure at home. We need to have the food. We need to have a house that's clean. Here are the habits that we're going to work on, and also give them attention, teach them. We're here all homeschoolers. Our schedule is busy. So buying food or buying cleaning services doesn't mean that I'm doing a disservice to my children, because I'm teaching them to just rely on somebody to go and clean. And that's something else that I was worried about. And I realized that the habit of putting stuff away, the habits of using a dish and go clean it or put it directly in the dishwasher, the habits of making sure that your dirty clothes go to the laundry hamper, the habits of knowing that one day you need to do the laundry, the habits of when your laundry is done, you have to take care of your clothes and put them back in the closet, the habits of when you read a book, you have to put it away, the habits of when you're eating, you sit down and you finish your food. It doesn't matter if that food was home cooked or not. It doesn't matter. What matters is the habits around it. It doesn't matter if the kids vacuumed or not. What's important is that they have the habits of making sure that there are no toys on the stairs. The toys don't belong to the stairs. The clothes don't belong in the staircase, right? They have to go to where they belong. So what matters is having the habits of tidiness and rather than like deep cleaning. Yes, when you're in the bathroom and they're brushing their teeth, don't just leave stuff all messy in the bathroom, right? Yeah, if you spilled water, yeah, you clean up your water that you spilled, you mop it. You messed up with toothpaste, you clean it up. All of those little things have to be done regardless if you have a maid or not. You can't just make a mess and move on like nothing happened. That's another issue. So that's what you're supposed to be teaching the kids and focused on. And why do we want to teach the kids? For two reasons. To set them up for being a clean person, because that's what the Prophet would do. That's what he taught us to do, to be clean, taking care of our space, being grateful for our space. It's all parts of cleanliness, right? So you are supporting your children to learn that because those are basic life skills. And they get to help you at home, so they're supporting you as well. You deserve to have their support. You deserve to have their help. It's not, oh, it's gonna take forever, I'll do it myself. Yeah, I understand you can do that once in a while or when things are really tough, but make sure you're not doing it because you don't think it's important. It's important for them to learn. You're doing them a service and they're doing you a service back that you deserve, so you can have more support, so you can give them more attention. And that's how you support each other. That's how you have a more balanced dynamic in the house. Yeah, that was the first point. You deserve having the support. And what you have to offer to your children and in your household is way more important than the food that you're going to cook or the cleaning that you're going to do, right? So if you can find a clean lady, or it depends, like if you really don't have the budget for it, which sometimes we think we don't, but you just have to first believe that you do need the support and you deserve to have the support, and then you'll see things happening. You ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it happen for you. You're like, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what should I do? I really feel burnt out. I'm tired. I really would like support in this area. For me, for example, at this moment, I don't want to bend. I don't want to vacuum. It hurts my sides. So I really want the support in these areas. It could be anybody. It could be hired help, which there's nothing wrong with. It could be half hired help and half family. So just make the dua and trust that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will show you what you can do. And maybe you can, one day a week, one of the children can do it. Maybe the other days of the week, your husband can do it. Maybe your sister-in-law will come in the weekend and be like, hey, I want to help you. What can I do? Oh, I really need help with vacuuming. Sometimes I get asked, what do you need help with? And I have no idea what to ask. I know I need help, but I have no idea. So sit down with yourself. Understand that you deserve to have help, because what you have to offer to your family is way more important than spending your energy cleaning and cooking all the time. Let me see. Yeah, since we're talking about this, dishwasher. So for example, what I'm doing right now with the dishwasher is I need help with dishwasher because I really don't want to belt because of the pregnancy. Every day one will empty, and so I only have the 3 kiddos. My husband's not here. I have to find a way, right? It's your turn to empty the dishwasher today. They just have to put it on the counter. I'll put the rest. And while he's doing it, I'll talk to him, be like, I was planning to go shopping today, but I'm not sure which store to go to. And I'll just keep saying random things that catches their attention because they're listening and talking to me, and then they'll put the stuff away. this, the concept of teaching your children to help, we usually think that we should just tell them to help and move on and they'll get that thing done. No, they do need body doubling. They do need you to be there. And it just makes it more fun. And it's so lonely to do a task by yourself, especially for children. So you have to be there with them. Maybe you can do, I'll help you. We both empty the dishwasher. I'll empty the first rack, you empty the bottom rack. Or make a cleaning time when everybody's doing one thing. So they feel like they're not missing out on something. Usually they're pushed back because they feel like they're missing out on all the fun that everybody else is doing, even though they're not doing anything. Okay, I see your comment. I don't know if you have a dishwasher or not, but you can create a system where if you have two sinks, one sink could have water with soap where the kids will put their dishes in there, and then one will do the rinsing. Maybe you and Alia take the time to tackle them together during the day, and in the evening it will be your husband and you or something like that. One does the washing, one does the rinsing. So it depends on, you have to try different things, but just don't assume that the kids will do it by themselves. They need to have somebody there with them that will make it more engaging, and talking to them also makes it more engaging. I was gonna say something else too. Yeah, as I told you earlier, that you use the dish, you can go and clean it right away. You don't have a dishwasher and there's a lot going on, get some paper plates. For lunch or for dinner, we only do paper plates. You said you found the FlyLady system and you assigned tasks. Great. I did the FlyLady a few years ago. It worked well. I don't know why I fell off the wagon and I never went back. I don't remember. There was this lady on YouTube, what's her name? The lazy slob, Secret Slob. Yes, she simplified the FlyLady. So if you haven't seen her, go check her out. She simplified the system for the FlyLady very well because she had two little kids there, the third one. Let me know how that goes and if you need any help with it. All right, before we move on to Islamic studies, let's talk about potty training, meal. I think I saw meal stuff. All right, now I see them.